Namaskar. We are having a glimpse of Dnyaneshwari and Geeta. Today happens to be the 10th Shlok, the 10th verse of Geeta, and the description of Sant Dnyaneshwar. Yogi yunjite satatam atmanam rahasi sthitah ekaki yat chittatma nirashira parigraha. It means the person, Yuje Yunjati Yoga, who has become one with the God, the infinite soul has absorbed the small soul of that person. He has become one with the God. He happens to see the God every time, every moment, and sees everything in every of his action, inaction, and whatever his experience in his life at all the times. And he remains in that state of mind at all the times. Yogi, then you cannot separate, then you becomes bhakta, and the state, that state is known as heaven. Heaven, Jannat, Swarga, Stitaha. Ekaki yata chittatma nirashira parigraha. So he remains one with that. So that person doesn't do any transaction. He doesn't want this thing, that thing, collecting this thing or giving that thing. There is no transaction in his life. He becomes one with the God, and whatever he does with ethics and humanitarian values, with moral values and whatever you may say, he becomes a harmless creature, and he does whatever he does good for everybody and every entity. Okay, that's the meaning and the bhavartha of this shloka. Now, what Dnyaneshwar Maharaj is saying? पुढती अस्तवेना ऐसे ज्या पाहले अद्वैत दिवसे मग आपण पाची आपण असे अखंडित. Means once he becomes a realized soul, he becomes an enlightened soul, he, she, or whatever it may be, or any animal or any species or any entity, he becomes a realized soul. His Advaita Bhav means the God is everywhere. This state of mind doesn't get set. It means the sunrise of Advaita Bhav is there, then that sun, in his life, sunset never happens. Straight away, Akhandita, all the times he lives in that state of mind. He becomes an enlightened soul forever. That's what is the meaning. ऐसिया दृष्टी जो विवेकी पार्था तो एकाकी सहज अपरिग्रहित ते तिही लोकी तोची म्हणूने. Whether he lives alone or whether he lives in the public or with his family, he lives in that state of mind at all the times. Very beautiful, very beautiful, ultimate thing. ऐसे असाधारणे निष्पन्नाची लक्षणे आपुलेने बहुवसपणे कृष्ण म्हणे. Means this is an impossible state of mind, but it becomes possible for the yogi, the bhakta, who lives in a state of mind of swarga, means heavenly state of mind, the jannat state of mind, whatever you may say. तो ज्ञानियांचा बापू देखणे यांची दिठीचा दीपू ज्या दादुलयाचा संकल्प विश्वरची. The grandfather of ultimate grandfather, that Sri Krishna is speaking, the person who has created this world is speaking. The father of all knowledge, the father of this world, the grandfather of this world is speaking. Dadulaya. Somewhat it is a funny thing to say, but he is speaking that. And that's why, people got engrossed at that time while listening to Dnyaneshwari. It is said that every 1,000 years the language changes. Now, whatever I'm speaking, people will have to explain this language after 1,000 years. Dnyaneshwar Maharaj spoke it some 1,000 years ago. So, whatever I'm speaking, people will have to explain after that, because this meaning, somebody will take reference of this and will speak after 1,000 years. And then again 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, like that will happen. But it's the Gita is the ultimate thing. Now, प्रणवाची या पेठे झाले शब्दरम्य माझे ठे ते जियाचे ने यशाचे धाकुटे वेडू न पुरे. Okay. Now, Omkar means Akaruta Brahma, Ukaruta Vishnu, Makara Maheshwar. Means to born, to live, and to die. Omkar. At every moment, as I told you last time, that the enlightened soul sees the creation, the destruction, and living at single moment. So that state of mind. Shri Krishna is always he is always living in that state of mind because he himself is the Ananta Koti Brahmana Nayak, the person who has created the infinite universe, is that ultimate God. So once he becomes that person, then Shadashwara Shampan, he becomes Shadashwara. Six qualities are there. Yash, the first quality is Yash. Yasha, Kirti, Pratap, and all those things are there. Means the first is success. He always sees success in his life at all the times. So both of these people, Arjun and Shri Krishna, they are seeing Yash, success at all the times. As Arjun is also cannot be separated from Shri Krishna. He has become one with Shri Krishna so much so that you cannot separate, you cannot, Arjun sees Shri Krishna in himself and Shri Krishna sees Arjun is himself. Whenever they see in the mirror, that much, there is no duality among them. That much unison they are. And people say that once you become the bhakta or yogi, you become mad. It is not madness, it is becoming one with that infinite soul, and then you are living out the real life what others cannot live. In fact, ज्याचने अंगिके तेजे आओ रवि शशीचे वाणिजे म्हणे जगे वैसजे वीण असे. Means all the whole universe has been created by the God, and they are interlinked with each other because everything is one. Then how, in fact, everything is one, there is no interlinking, but there is a interlinking as well. Just to explain, he's saying then a lot of such beautiful movies are there. Okay, uh, let us see one of them. की हे असो वयसेची शेवटी जैसे एकची वे वाजोटी बघ मोहाची त्रिपुटी नाचू लागे. I mean, he means that Triputi, Dheya Dhyata Dhyana, means you are performing meditation and your aim is to become one with the God. So you are on that path and God is separate. So these three things, God, the path, and yourself, these three things has already vanished, and he has become one with the God at all the times. Triputi has vanished. तैसे झाले अनंतात ऐसे तरी मी न म्हणता तरी जयाचा न देखता अतिशयत. मीन्स Arjuna has become God himself. So it is not a hyperbole, it is a reality. पहा पा नवल कैसे चोज की उपदेश किवते झुंज परी पुढे वालभाचे भोज नाचत असे. आय मीन आवडी आणि लाजी, ऑल दिस थिंग्स आर देअर. यापरी बाप पुण्य पवित्र जगी भक्ती बीजाची सुक्षित तो कृष्ण कृपे पात्र याचे लागे. बिकॉज Shri Krishna has sowed such kind of seeds in Arjuna's mind that those seeds have become big trees now, and those are so good trees that they are giving the best of the best fruit, and those fruits are also become ripened. Okay, they got ripe, and that they are eating now. What a beautiful thing, you see. यापरी बाप पुण्य पवित्र जे की भक्ती बीजाचे सुक्षित तो श्रीकृष्ण कृपे पात्र याची लागी. सो ही हॅज बिकम एनलाइटन्ड सोल because of this, because he learned everything. At one place Shri Krishna has said that whatever I tell you, you try to inculcate those qualities in yourself, and that is why I am telling everything. That whenever I tell you, you evaluate, you analyze, and you inculcate those qualities, and you try to become one with me. You try to create such an atmosphere inside yourself, environment inside yourself, your mind you set up in such a fashion, you try to be on that path so that you remain on the path, so that I became one with you and we cannot be separated. At one place it has Arjuna tu parisuni, that ovi is there, and that's why Arjun became the most beloved bhakta of Shri Krishna, disciple of Shri Krishna, the devotee of Shri Krishna. And that is why Shri Krishna is telling everything to him. हो का आत्मनिवेदना तळाईची जे पीठिका आहे सख्याची पार्थू अधिष्ठाते तेथींची मातृका गा. So Shri Krishna is like Atmanivedan Bhakti we saw in Das Bodh. Like that, Shri Krishna is telling everything to Arjuna at his Deha Buddhi, Jiva Buddhi, and Atma Buddhi. Deha Buddha tu dasam, Jiva Buddha tu dansha, Atma Buddha tu ameham. Like Hanumanji said. So on Deha Buddhi also he can see Shri Krishna everywhere. On Jeev Buddhi also he can see Shri Krishna everywhere. And Atma Buddhi also he can see Shri Krishna everywhere. And at all the levels, at all the paths, at all the places, inside, outside, at everywhere, at every moment, at every time, at every place, Arjuna sees Shri Krishna everywhere. And he behaves as the way Shri Krishna has told him. Okay. Or and Shri Krishna is telling like the child is there, small child is there, little baby. The mother talks to him like that. Shri Krishna is talking to Arjuna like that. A little child is there. That is also it is Matrukaga. पासेजी गोसाई वर्ण वाणिजे मग पायकाचा गुण घेजे ऐसा अर्जुनुची तो सहजे पढिये हरी. ओके. पहा पहा अनुरागे भजे जे प्रियोत्तमे मानिजे ते पतितुहून का न वर्णिजे पतिव्रता. Like पतिव्रता, his Arjuna also has become one with the Shri Krishna. तैसा अर्जुनीची विशेष स्तवावा ऐसे आवडेल माझं जीवा ते जो जे तो सॉरी जे तो I'm turning the page. त्रिभुवनांची या दैवा एकायतनु झाला. Means in all the universes, okay, he is finding only one thing, that is Shri Krishna everywhere, and Shri Krishna is finding Arjuna everywhere. I mean, they have become so much. At some place, Nara Nara, and they have been said, you cannot separate Arjuna and Shri Krishna. So many stories are there. ज्याची आवडी देणी पांगे अमूर्त ही मूर्ती आवगे पूर्णाय परी लागे अवस्था जयाची. Already I said that even on Deha Buddhi he can see that Shri Krishna, Atma Buddhi and Jiva Buddhi also. Amurta hi Murta means that which cannot be explained, which cannot, formless cannot take the shape of something. But because of explanation of Sri Krishna and devotion of Arjun, it has been possible that can be, it can be explained in words, and he can experience as well, Arjun. That state of mind they are living, and that state of mind is known as heaven, the Jannat, the Swarga. And that for that purpose, all the religions are there, and for that Jannat and for that Swarga, heaven, what people are doing, you can see. From, Dnyaneshwari Maharaj is talking at such a high level, and what people are doing nowadays in the name of Jannat, in the name of Swarga, in the name of Bhakti, and in the name of devotion and whatnot. And that's why, so much disparity is there. I mean, we'll have to think about it, why Dnyaneshwari Maharaj took Sanjeevan Samadhi at 21 age. Because of that. God created human being to live at this state of mind, but if we can't be able to live, then what God will expect, what he will feel. Mother expects that her child will become a good person. If he becomes a bad person or a neutral person or whatever it may be, he is doing good and bad on all those things, what she will feel. That's what God might be feeling now about us. So we should try to live at that state of mind. Avastha jayachi. What avastha? That they should live one with the God, do all the ethical things with all the good moral values and ethics, and with following all the rules and regulations, so that we become the harmless creature. तो श्रोते म्हणते दैव कैसे बोलाची हवा नादावे हन बरोबर झिणून आली. So now there are a lot of mix of things are there. Dnyaneshwari Maharaj is telling what he is feeling, what all the audience are seeing, and he is explaining those things. What Shri Krishna is talking with Arjuna, all this mix of things are there. I mean, because that's the state of mind we should live all the times. That's what he means to say. हा हो नवला नोहे देशी मराठी बोलिले तरी ऐसी वाणे उमटत आहे आकाशी साहित्य रंगाचे. So I'm explaining, there are so many colorful things that has been created in the Sahitya, means in this literature, that nobody else can explain. That is what is explained in Gita. Super, simply super. कैसे उन्मेक चांदणे तार आणि भावार्था पडे गार हेची श्लोकार्थ कुमुदी तरी फार साविया होती. And then a lot of such beautiful things he has given. one of the OVs like this, there are many OVs are there. जो जन्म सहस्त्राधिका जियासाठी इंद्रादिकांची महागो भेटी तो अधन केतुला किरीटी जी बोलूनच आहे. The king of gods is Indra. If he takes 1,000 births, still he will not be able to understand that has been told to Arjuna by Shri Krishna because of his devotion. मग ऐका जे पांडवे म्हणितले ब्रह्मम्या होय जे अशेषे देव अवधारिले. Thousands of births people try to do achieve that thing. That part of Miss Arjun is experiencing that state of mind because of Shri Krishna, because of his devotion. एरवी दिवस तरी अपुरे परी वैराग्य संतासोय भरे जे सोहमभाव महुरे बोळून आला. You may try infinite years, but still you cannot become soham, means sahaham, means you cannot become one with the God. But Shri Krishna is taking Arjuna, sahaham, means he is God and beyond that state of mind. He has made Arjuna one with the infinite soul of God. He is experiencing at his deha buddhi, mana buddhi, atma buddhi and every level. Means at physical state of mind, at jiva state of mind or infinite state of mind or whatever level you may say, Arjuna is experienced that those things. What Shri Krishna is at all the places at all the time. Imagine, म्हणून प्राप्ती फळे फळता यासी विरुन लागेला आता होय विरुक्त ऐसा अनंता भरोसा झाला. He is saying, now I trust you God, I feel you at all the times and let it be like that only. I trust you and I am feeling those things. Shri Krishna. Now I say विवरून या श्रीहरी म्हणितले ते अवसरे अर्जुना अवधारी पंथराजू महेश अर्जुन. Now you see, even Lord Shiva is on that path still. Pantharaju, on that pantha, Shiva has not achieved that enlightenment state of mind, but Arjuna has achieved that enlightenment of mind. And you see, I mean, that is the explanation over here. Bhagwan Shiva is still walking on that path, but because of the blessings of Shri Krishna, Arjuna has achieved that state of mind. It doesn't mean that Shiva has not achieved. He achieves that and try to remain in that state of mind, and that is why he meditated all the times. Okay, so जिये मार्गीचा कापडी महेश अजून. That always I say, no, that even Shiva is also walking on that path. Kapadi. It is this way. पै योगी वृंदी वहाली आवडी आकाशी निघाली किम तेथ तैसा युक्ती म्हणतो कौतिके अभ्यासाच्या मोहरा ठाके आणि आत्मसिद्धीचे पिके अनुभव द्यायचा. So when you study and try and meditate and perform this penance for millions of years, you study, abhyas means study. At that time, this Atma Siddhi se pege. At that time, you get this Atma Siddhi. You become Brahmadhyani, you become enlightened soul, you become a realized soul. But this thing is given by Shri Krishna to Arjuna at ease. म्हणून युक्ते हे पांडवा घडे जे आहेत सदैवा तो अपवर्गी चिये राणीवा अहंकारीचे. So when you see, if you regularly penance with the discipline and all those things, then only you achieve the moksha. But Arjuna got this moksha because of Sri Krishna with at ease. In fact, you know, Arjuna also is performing penance, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Jai Krishna Krishna, at all the times. While sleeping also, you might be knowing, I told you that in the statue of Shri Krishna, he used to put his all the hair locked into his feet, and even day and night he is saying Krishna 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 Jai. Sorry. Krishna Krishna Jai, Krishna Krishna Jai, Krishna Krishna Jai, Krishna. So after so many years, somebody achieved that. So people used to say that Arjuna and Shri Krishna are Nar Narayan. Then Shri Krishna is Paramatma, Arjuna is a Jeev, and all those Sankalpana and all these ideologies and ideas are there. But Arjuna experiences that. How? Because he was devoted, he is trying to perform that penance with which he cannot be separated from Shri Krishna. He always try to analyze whatever Shri Krishna is saying. He always try to inculcate those qualities which Shri Krishna wants him to inculcate. Shri Krishna wanted to him to be devotee. He tried to be devotee at 24 by 7 at all the times. So he inculcated all those qualities, performed all the penance, and at that time only Arjun became true devotee, became yogi, the bhakta, and then he lived in that state of mind which is known as Swarga, the Jannat, the heavens state of mind. And at that time he went to realize that he is also one with the God at physical level, at mind level, at brain level, at jiva level, soul level, and at infinite state of mind of God as well. So you see, it is happening because of the blessings of the God only. So let us try to live that life. What Sri Krishna, Dnyaneshwari Maharaj is telling at this place. Sri Krishna is telling and Dnyaneshwari Maharaj is telling. Both of them are telling to us right now. Thank you very much.